Hey,
we're behind the bar. Shocking. We've been
3
drinking
millionth interview.
Well, we've been drinking since Monday at 10 a.m.
Correct. It's Friday at 2. Intro. So I get to introduce our amazing guest, Jenn Garry. She is a soft goods buyer at one of my favorite stores in Kansas City, Sitzmark. You also happen to be the granddaughter of the founder, mom of 4.
Yeah.
You bring the Stevie Nicks Kansas City energy.
Yeah, you do. You came up in here, I was like, fucking Stevie Nicks is here.
That's right. Stevie Nicks is here. And a lover of Fresca.
I love Fresca.
So we are so happy to have you on the show. Welcome to Behind the Bar.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Fresca, we're looking for sponsors.
And we think you're hot, and I'm not gay. In case you hate gay people, which the whole world does these days, as it turns out, so that's fine. So you're drinking Fresca.
What are we drinking? You're drinking Fresca.
I'm gonna have a Fresca.
Actually, what are we drinking?
All right, this is a shout out, and we're only asking you for a small sponsorship. John Kenny Hertz, buddy, you keep sending this to us for our birthday.
So this is a birthday gift from John Kenny Hertz, owner of a prestigious law firm in town.
He's only done like 6 to 8 quick help me outs.
Uh-oh.
Just joking.
How much is he bailed you out of jail?
Well, I mean, I would always call you
me
first.
But then he gets you off the
John
charges.
Hertz, this is so sweet of you to continue to send this to us on our birthday. And I want
we're
you to
gonna drink
know
this.
that her and I we've decided to commit to this. I broke the box. This was last year's. This is last year's.
Bro, you've had this for a year. You've been holding out. You just now told me we have this beautiful bottle of wine.
I'm sorry, do you see it open?
Costa Brown.
It's beautiful.
If I was like, here's an open bottle
So
of
we're
wine.
drinking this. Also, Costa Brown. We're seeking sponsors.
He actually says that this is.
there.
I'm a big
Russian River Valley.
Yep. And so John
Is it a
Kenny
Pinot
Hertz
Noir?
knows that, and I know you don't love him, but he says this is going to change your
love
life.
if Costa Brown wants to sponsor us, I will drink it morning, noon, and night.
Also, she just doesn't know that she loves Pinot Noir.
Because
But she's about to find out.
watery, weak-jawed Pinot Noir.
Silly bird. Silly bird.
Cheers. Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you, Jen. We're so
I
happy
am,
you're here.
So awesome.
Cheers.
You girls are so fun.
You're probably one of the original influencers too in Kansas City. Just like you're
Absolutely not.
not.
Oh, that's good wine.
Is it good?
Oh, she's going to do a wine tasting thing.
Here's the deal.
She
She doesn't understand my generation.
I taste
But
the
what I would like to
sediment
tell you about my
in
generation,
the bottom of the Russian
we're
River.
intentional drinkers. We don't just drink to drink.
We are. I can taste the fruit forwardness.
Come on,
the
though.
jam on the barrel.
Stop. Fuck off.
Oh.
Do you like it?
I love that. I said I love it.
Do you actually like it?
I actually like
That's
it.
a real Pinot Noir. That's how Pinot Noir should taste.
Well, when I
So
go
now you like Pinot
to
Noir.
gala events and they pour me a Pinot Noir,
Well,
it
that's
makes me
not
want
where
to
you
leave the earth.
Not where you drink Pinot Noir. You don't go to. Who goes to gala events?
Jennifer does.
Do we do a lot of those? Over
Yeah.
No, I don't. I used to, but I
As
I
a
don't
senator's
anymore.
wife. Okay, let's get started.
What was really interesting when I found out I was going to get the opportunity, because this is such an opportunity. I am so grateful that I'm here. But I knew the story, right? I knew the story of my grandmother starting the store and yada, yada, yada. But what I didn't know was how big the story was.
Yeah.
And how in depth it went
so
for
excited.
so many years prior to me even being born. So I had to sit down with my dad and kind of pick his brain, kind of interview him.
Sorry, guys.
But it made me so happy, because I learned so much about it. But then it made me really sad at the same time, because my grandmother's deceased. And when she finally retired, she had the beginning stages of dementia. And so it was quickly turning into what her future looked like. But none of us ever got the opportunity to sit down
Like hear the whole
with
story.
her
And hear the
and
story.
hear the story. You know, so it was very much happy. And then I went home and I was like, man,
Yeah.
I had so much time with her. And it made me realize I didn't do a very good job
Well, that's
capturing what my heart wanted
Well, we
from her.
would love to hear the story. So an iconic store in Kansas City.
Yes.
More than just a ski store.
Yes.
I am a ski fanatic, so that's how I found you all. I think I got I don't know, my first pair of skis there or something when I was a kid. Anyway,
I've almost divorced her as a friend over skiing.
What do you mean?
You're so
I'm
good
so
at
much
it,
better
and you're
than
just
her.
such an ass on
Well, it's
this
because I'm so
club.
much younger than she is. And
Yeah,
so that's
you know,
natural
Ashley,
I'd
that
be better.
age is gonna.
I gotta tell you, she is geriatric, but
I have a broken hip, and I'm still better than
She
you.
is.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but you are more than just a snow or winter sports store. You do so much. We would love to hear the backstory. When we decided to do this interview, I was like rushing in with a hat, like a beanie on, and you were working, and we started connecting, and you were like, yeah, my grandmother started this store, and we connected really quickly because you were like, it's such a cool story because
she immediately texted
my
me.
grandmother started the store. Now, so I'd love for you to pick up from there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, great intro. Thank you so much. My grandmother Jane and two other ladies in 1967, they kind of came together and powwowed. And it was the women. It was not the Helen.
How old would they have been? About probably.
Oh, geez. Grammy was born in 1923.
So she's like early 40s.
Early 40s.
She's in her 40s.
Yeah.
When we're peaking.
1968. So
She's us right now.
She's peaking.
exactly where we all live, you know.
Yeah.
It was kind of so the three of them got together. Helen or Peggy, who I don't know and have no connection with, one of them had a connection with this ski store in Colorado, formerly when she lived there. She moved to Kansas City. My grandmother sent my aunt on a high school ski trip. Was in Sears Roebucks, in the Penny's catalogs.
Wow, cool.
Went to the one sporting goods store
To try to find stuff for
find ski stuff, which at the time was called Gateway Sports. So it was like the Dick's
Yeah,
of
okay.
today.
Okay.
Okay. And that name will become very important
Okay.
down the road. So she started looking, and there was nothing to be had. So it was kind of like she was never a skier.
Interesting.
She was a golfer, a tennis player. She was very active and all of that. But to be honest with you, I don't know what it was or what triggered it to be a ski store.
It feels very business. It feels very entrepreneurial.
She was like, there's an opportunity
there's
there.
there's an athlete that has an opportunity.
Yes, absolutely. And she was a business sensed one. Like, she was not the warm and fuzzy stay at home making lunches and everything. She loved to work, and
Love that. Love that for her.
For my whole growing up, my whole life, she was in the store. Awesome. I mean, she never was out of the store.
That was
her space.
Passion. Her passion.
It was a passion.
Was pouring herself into it.
Yeah, she did. She really did. So if you don't mind, I'm going to kind of look at some of these notes because the dates are what's so important. And I just learned them myself, actually, the other day when I was interviewing my dad for this, because
Well, I think what captured what really piqued my interest was that here's this woman, your grandmother, in 1968, at a time when women in their 40s aren't starting things.
No.
Much less starting businesses.
There's no fucking way.
To get finance, to rent a space. I mean, all of these things were really and to just think that as recent as 1968, women weren't doing these things. And us as female entrepreneurs, I was like, we got to tell this story because the store is such an icon, such a cornerstone of Kansas City's identity. And I love that it really, the genesis.
It stemmed there. That's awesome. Yeah.
It's
amazing.
It's actually a really cool thing to be a part of.
And you have some pictures of her too, hopefully.
I have some pictures of her. You know, one of the things I kind of researched just to have a little tidbit about it, but 1968 1972, when my dad came in, only 5% of businesses were owned by women in the USA.
Wow.
That was in 72.
In the
Yeah.
United
Wow.
States.
In the U.S., yes.
Yeah.
5%.
And maybe less in a place like Kansas City.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then if you look at sporting goods.
Yeah.
And then
She
you
maybe
talk
was
about
like the genesis of it.
a man-driven industry.
Yeah.
It was unheard of
Yeah.
for a woman to be involved.
Yeah.
You know.
What was your grandpa, her husband, doing during that time?
Well, they were divorced. So
cool.
she was single.
Sisters
Yo.
doing it for
She,
themselves.
my grandfather was in the real estate business.
Oh, fuck that industry. Go
I know
on.
it's tough.
Crooks.
It's tough.
Crooks.
It's hard.
Criminals.
Thieves, liars.
Yeah.
That's Ashley's full-time job.
Not you.
Yeah. Unless we
Not
get
you at
sponsorship
all.
by customer.
But yeah.
Any of my local agents want to sponsor us? I'm buying the book.
seriously.
I will take your money.
I love
Go
it.
on.
I love
Okay,
it.
so 1972, 5% of less than 5% of businesses in the United States owned by women.
Yeah.
Grammy is out here crushing it.
Divorced, owning it. Fuck you. Let's do this.
In her
This is my
40s.
passion. She saw an opportunity.
She
She's
saw an
grabbing it.
opportunity, and then the three of them, Helen, Peggy, thank you. I almost called her Bonnie. Thank you.
Bonnie's been all over this show
And
recently. I don't know.
Grammy, they just started to do it. They opened in Lewisburg Square at 87th and Antioch.
Uh-huh.
And this is her with the sign.
So we're going to give this to the marketing team and we're going to put this
Yeah,
up.
I gotta see. I want to channel this woman.
She's awesome.
First of all, this skier is falling on their motherfucking ass.
And that's what a Sitzmark is. Your Sitzmark is German. Your butt print in the snow.
Oh, Sitzmark.
So we
of
had
course.
So we had a
Sprechen Sie
woman
Deutsch.
I'm about to go outside and do that right now.
falling in the snow.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so that's
love
always
that.
been
Yeah.
Your
Amazing.
butt print.
your butt print in the snow.
Awesome.
We're actually in the Kansas City
Have you ever had your butt in
trivia
the snow
pursuit game.
falling?
You are the Trivial Pursuit game?
Yeah, so if you ever play Kansas City Trivial Pursuit,
Yeah.
you could get a question that says,
What does this mean?
What is the Kansas City store?
That means
That means
butt print in the snow.
butt print in the snow.
Fucking
Okay,
yes.
first off, the
Grammy
fact
is my
that Grandma knew to
soul
market that
twin.
back in 1968.
Helen and Peggy, and what was your grandma's name?
Jane.
God,
So
those are
Jane
such-
in 1968 is like, this is it.
This is
An
a
act,
winner. She was a
women's-
genius.
a
She was a
genius.
mad woman before
Genius.
there were mad men.
She
Amazing.
really was. And I loved the whole thing. And when they opened, the three ladies, Grammy quickly, in the next couple of years, they had to get out. Life changes, things happen, and they were done.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then it was solely Grammy.
Okay.
In 1972, she brought in a gentleman by the name of Harold to help do the hard goods buy, the skis, the boots, whatever, the bindings. And he came from Gateway.
Okay.
Okay, so there's that name again.
Yeah.
It's going to come back. She and Harold went to market multiple years. He came back from market one year, had bought nothing but the crap for the store, for Sitzmark. Used Grammy's name and clout and got the good stuff for a store that he came back and opened 5 blocks down
Fuck you,
the-
Harold.
We're going to
Fuck
euthanize
you,
that,
Harold.
dude.
That's what we said.
That's called bad karma.
bad
I
karma.
get really affected by these stories.
I had a feeling Harold was a bad apple when you said his name.
It
out
was a
loud.
name and the
It
way
was-
she said
yeah.
it, and then I thought, were they lovers? Am I picking up on this? No, he was
No.
just a terrible man.
He was just a terrible man.
Ugh.
And that really,
So he opened a store, which is since closed.
which is since closed, it was closed very quickly after he opened it.
He had
and
all
I
of his
believe
good
the
shit
name
that he
was
had to-
Scott's Ski and Sun and Ski. Scott's,
yeah, let's
it was
expose
Scott's.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is investigative reporting.
It's exposed.
Scott's Sun and Ski.
We got the story
He's
here.
dead.
You heard it here
Blew it up.
first.
that's when oh yeah, he opened Scott's Ski and Sports in 95th and Antioch.
Okay.
So literally
He
down
literally chose
Blocks.
the vicinity. That's
Yeah.
the kind of dude this guy was.
Yeah, and he did it. It was all intentional.
Oh, no
he
doubt
never
about
had any interest
You
in
don't even-
helping
But you
Grammy.
hear, and the lesson that Grammy teaches us is you can use my name, you can use my reputation, you can buy the best shit, you can be right next door, but I'm gonna still win.
She did every time because there are multiple big stores
That try to copy what you all do.
Their ultimate goal was to put Sitzmark out of business by coming into town. You got your Sun and Skis out of Texas. You got your Slope. You got they were at 103rd and Marty. I mean, they were right there. So it wasn't her first rodeo to deal with all this.
Grammy, I feel it. I feel the energy of Grammy. She knew what the fuck she was doing.
I mean, she was a tough cookie.
She obviously was really connected to her customers too. I mean, like obviously they trusted her, and she was a relationship builder. It sounds like
she was. She was, and she was very good at what she does. Her side was the soft goods side,
which is
the
what
clothing,
you do,
socks, that kind of thing. So in '72, she asked my dad, who was graduating college from Pitt State with a marketing degree, and said, I need you. Would you come help me? And my dad said yes. And that's kind of where a lot of it changes, because my dad came in and, Harold hit us hard financially. It was a tough time. And Dad's ultimate goal was to come help Grammy put Harold out of business.
I love those kind of goals.
And he did it.
I feel similarly.
He did it.
I mean, Republicans.
They did it together, but it wasn't easy.
No.
They had to do a lot of backtracking to get back in a position to where they were prior to Harold coming through. And he's really not that important. It's just that.
Well, we needed to mention him because you should be exposed if you're a terrible person.
Also, I think it's really speaks to
Harold.
the kind of the core, like chutzpah, the foundation of like who your grandma is and why a business like this is sustainable. So,
and it's always very serious when she takes her hands and starts
doing
making
this.
a lot of
I love it. I'm a hand talker too.
When I start laying shit out, this is how I keep my
This is when you really want to pay attention,
organized.
okay?
Here's what I love. So I love that it's locally owned. I love that I go in and I have a customer facing relationship, that I can have a real conversation about what I'm looking for, what I need. I have really bad feet from years and years and years of being an athlete.
And she's really old too, so that's...
I will kill you. And so being able to go in and say to the sales guys who are just there to help me, I don't feel like I'm being sold, this is what I've got going on. I need boots that feel really good. And I bought a pair of boots, I think 4 years ago. Hands down, best boots I've ever had. Fitted to my feet. I love them. People are always like, oh, my feet are killing me. And I'm like, you gotta go.
It's a game changer.
It's a game changer.
Well, it was probably my dad or my brother that helped you.
Well, you've changed my life this week.
I have?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm not I'm
an
the kind
amateur
of skier.
skier.
I like to go up, I like to drink a beer, I can go down. Would we say amateur?
You are
I can get down a blue.
social skier.
I got the blue.
Social
I'm
skier.
a social skier.
I love it.
There's
I'm a
heavy
social
emphasis on the après.
I am.
Yeah.
There's
Check this out. Hold on.
nothing wrong
Move your
with
ass. Hold, please. I forgot about this. Can't find it easy.
Are you looking for this?
Oh, look. Après bitters that I bought from Breckenridge when I was skiing, and I thought
I love it.
Yeah. If you
My
have time
bitters.
to buy bitters
from
you're
the
not.
top of the mountain. No, this is why you changed my life. It's actually not even.
This is what you come home with.
I'm thrilled about them too.
Oh,
I
who
mean, I'll
makes
make you an
these?
old fashioned with those. And
Breck Bitters. We're looking for sponsors. I will make an old fashioned that'll drop your pants.
And she's gonna be in Breck in like 2 days, so she's
Literally
coming at
Monday,
you.
I'll be right at
Are
you.
you really?
I'm going for a week for my
She's
birthday.
a professional skier.
I am. It's
She's
literally what
really
I'm gonna
good.
do when I
You
when
really-
I retire. I'm gonna be a.
But okay, so I went in. We probably talked. I mean, it was probably you. But I was like, listen, here's the deal. I am a social skier. I'm not interested in being fucking cold all the time. I like to ski. I like to find lodging.
She wants a fire. She wants a cozy.
Give me the yes. But
She
I
wants
like
a
to ski.
crushed
I like to ski, but then
fleece.
so somebody, probably you, was like, you got to check out these ninja things. These ninja
The
suits.
ninja suit. That is one of
game
my
changer.
It's probably you. Immediately, I bought one. I bought one for my whole family.
Yep.
I roll around my house in it often.
You're wearing the ninja
Because
suit just at home.
all the time.
This is what
So
I need.
then my
about-
daughter, who's 3, says to me, and I will tell you that I did buy a flamingo pink color.
For her.
For me.
For you? Oh my God.
Because
She's like,
you got the
Dad,
merino
why
wool."
are you...
It's a merino wool ninja suit. You
Yeah.
sold it to me.
Yeah,
This is in the
if-
90s, you know.
Yeah,
probably.
If you got a pink one, it was merino.
Yeah,
so.
no, it was. And so last week, you know, it's been cold here.
Yeah.
And like, fuck all the skiing. I'm rolling around in my pink ninja
This
suit.
is her
upstairs.
commitment to the après.
I got ski socks on.
I love it. I
So
love
my
it.
daughter's like, hook me up.
Give me one of those pink suits.
I'm on to you. So
They
anyway,
make them.
Thought I'd tell you that quick story.
Oh my God, I love it. I love the ninja suit.
It was
But
it was a digression.
I love what you all do. I just do. I obviously I'm a local. I own a business that is often tried to be put out of business by big box gyms, and so I love stories like what you all do and how you all show up and the care. I love the coffee. I love the hot cider. I love all of it. When you go in, there's like a little like
I've been
hot
in
chocolate
a few
bar,
times. Yeah, I've been in a few
a
times.
little hot cider bar.
Well, you know, it's I always think I have the best job in the world. Mm-hmm. People are coming into the store and they're happy. You want to know why they're happy? They're going on a freaking ski trip.
Yep.
They have.
You can cuss here.
They're
Jennifer.
going.
Please drop the F-bomb next
They're
time
going
we
on
do
a
that.
fucking ski trip.
A
They're
fucking
getting all their
trip.
fucking stuff together, laid out.
Oh, I love a layout.
And they come in and they're like, I need like one thing. And it's like, let's rush around, get them ready.
Yeah.
And they're just happy.
Yeah. They're ready to rock.
They're excited.
Well, and they know
they
you-
just want to talk. They just want to tell me all about their ski trip.
Well, because nobody actually knows what they're doing when they're going skiing. Like,
No.
she knows what she's doing. But the real Kansas Cityans of the world, like myself, are like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
and
I need you.
and that's why they come see me.
I need you.
Yes. So I have a lot of people say, can you go with me to dress me? Because I'm not sure I'm going to remember.
Swear to God, I will never ask you that question.
She would come out in some belted.
We have an HR department for that reason.
Can you imagine if you came out in a ski bunny outfit?
Look, I'm
Oh no.
I'm not going to
You have
Susie
your-
Chapstick.
You have your own style. See, that's what's so fun is that it's not about what I want people to wear. It's what they want to wear. They just don't know how.
Right.
So I have to teach them. You know, it's like
Yes.
it's really fun. And I
Because you
learned
want
all
to be
that.
like, who knew something? You again. I'm going to say you because I think it was you taught me this. You don't remember, but I was. You changed my life, so it's fine. Like that's probably why you're here. But I had no idea. Here I am skiing my whole life as an amateur skiing person. Amateur skiing my whole life,
Social skier.
and I've been wearing fucking full every finger
No,
ready to go.
mittens.
Thank you. She says to me, "Here's some mittens." And I'm like, well, how are we gonna hold on to things? You know,
Just you only need an opposable thumb.
mittens.
Mittens warm.
I've
so
never
warm.
been warmer.
20% warmer right off the bat.
Shit.
Jennifer knows.
Yeah. It's
Merino
easy.
wool,
and
ninja suit, mittens.
it's amazing. I was actually helping a guy yesterday in the shop. He was not older. He was probably my age.
He's my age.
So
okay.
whatever. I don't know your ages, but I know he was a little bit.
You want to take a shot at it first? We would like to know.
Okay, I can play this game.
Oh God.
It's our birthday week.
Your birthday week. Give me a hint. Give me like a realm.
No.
Well,
No,
you just
a
have
straight-
to shoot
Okay.
it.
Raw dog it, Jennifer.
Raw dog it.
Oh, geez. Nobody calls me Jennifer. My mom and dad do, and
know.
I'm in trouble.
Your
I know.
Instagram does say Jennifer, so
I know.
So I almost called you Jennifer.
You can't. Oh, I was just teasing with her.
Jenny.
Okay.
Do you prefer Jenny?
No.
I didn't think
Jen
so.
or Jennifer.
Got it.
My mom.
Hard no.
She
Hard
said
no on the
no.
Jen.
I
Unless-
knew it.
Do I
Jen-
look like a Jenny?
You look like Jen to me.
Yeah, I'm
Jen.
Jen.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay.
You.
47?
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
And I know you're younger than she is. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say 42 because you keep on registering. But you guys are so much
Really
younger.
worked out for you in a way that I'm not comfortable with.
I want to say to whoever's in charge of the universe, just thank you. Just thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Allah. Thank you, Muhammad. Whoever it is. Thank you, baby Buddha.
You owe me 48 drinks tonight over what just happened to you on phone.
That was the best
You're
moment
gonna
of
owe me
my life.
48 drinks tonight.
So I'm turning 45, and she is 42.
So you are younger.
Yeah, we joke that she's older because she's a
Because she's
distinguished
uncomfortable
man.
with it.
Because I was
actually not.
watching your Instagram and you said something.
It's okay. I mean, it's fine. We're fine. I probably won't shop there anymore, but it's fine.
That's okay. I can understand. I wouldn't either if I was offended.
No,
we're
I'm
kidding.
kidding. This is great.
That was actually awesome.
Okay, my next interview question for you is,
Yes.
I'm curious about this gypsy mentality that you have. I mean, you're like a mom of 4.
Yeah.
But you
So-
embody this kind of like Stevie Nicks vibe.
Yeah.
I think it honestly comes from I get my energy from other people. So I thrive in like being in the retail space or working one-on-one with customers or meeting new people. Like I'm just really fired up about all that. That's
About
how
people.
about people.
I can relate to that, by the way.
And-
that really is relatable for me.
And especially in your industry. I mean, you're making people, helping people make a huge decision.
I unapologetically love people.
Yeah,
love
me
being
too.
around
You really
them.
do.
Unapologetically.
And some
love
people
it.
don't really like to be around me because I can be loud and laugh and crazy and obnoxious.
I mean, that's not my style, but I get it.
I know. I wasn't
just
vibing with you at all. I was thinking we were like opposites.
Please calm down, lady.
Yes.
Ashley's very demure.
Very.
As the
Very
kids say.
demure.
Yes, yeah. I'm a listener, you know.
Yeah.
But the gypsy sense, I did a lot of traveling and modeling when I was younger all over. And so I just,
So like you kind of
So
wander
you draw energy from different environments, different people. So different experiences are what charge you up.
today is filling my cup, like overflowing.
Will you talk to us
Amazing.
about your tattoo finally?
Yeah.
Sneaky poo tattoo.
Show the
camera.
That camera? Okay. There you go.
And what's it say?
It says, lose your mind, find your soul. And I just, in my early 40s was a challenging time for me. And I felt like I lost a sense of who I was. So it was time in my life to dig deep and really figure out how I could change and be happy, not be just melancholy. And that happened in my 40s, and 40 was good. I mean, it was fun, whatever, but I have had the most fun since I turned 50.
Here we go.
I met some
You're
of my
almost
best.
there.
I met some of my.
So sorry, babe.
I am never gonna live this down.
I was like, you're gonna be so nice.
I am so sorry, Ashley. I'm never gonna live this down. Every time she says something, I'm just gonna bounce my head on the camera.
I can handle it.
Okay,
Trust
good.
me. Yeah.
But no,
I mean,
I'm
I'm
so
gonna
excited
drink a
for
lot
50.
tonight, but it's
I'm so
fine.
excited for 50. I'm so excited for 50.
I'm loving my 41st year of life. I'm not even 42 yet. I have like 5 fucking days. I'm not even 42.
I know. I will say
My
interested in you at
husband's
50.
42.
yeah, girl.
Yeah, he is.
Queen.
Love this for you.
So I turned 40 5 years ago in 5 days, and 40
I was there. I chipped my tooth at her party.
was that kind of party.
I
Jen.
chipped my fucking tooth.
I've done some worse things at parties.
Yeah. Well,
We don't have to discuss.
we don't have to talk about that, but so at 40, I literally had this huge blowout birthday party, stood on a raised dance service and like surveilled the room, and all of my loved ones are there, and I was like, this is it. I'm like peak power. And then the wheels literally fell off my fucking life. Like my life just exploded.
Yeah.
My best friend died, COVID, my best friend dies. I had a dog that had passed away. I go through a divorce. I mean, when people refer to like dark night of the soul. So I have a tattoo on my hand that says inhale, exhale.
I love that.
When was that one? When did you get it? 40?
This is in the dark times. 40? I don't know. We'll say 40, the 41s to 42s.
Oh, my age. Okay, go on.
When I had to remind myself to just get to the next breath.
Yeah.
Like my life felt so hard and so painful. It was like, just remember to breathe. Just get to the next breath.
Get to the next breath. That was, when I came on the other side of it, and I could kind of look back and really.
Do you call it like I can't decide what to refer to it as. Is it like a dark night of the soul? Is it a middle
So what I'm
life
hearing
crisis?
is I'm in it right now.
Correct. Okay, so this brings us ties us into what we were just talking about. This period of in your 40s. So Grammy starts Sitzmark in her 40s. She's doing these kind of audacious things.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, I'm feeling this like momentum happening in my own life. Jen was talking about it. I was talking about it. There is something that happens. And so I don't know what to even refer to it as.
I like what you called it.
Dark night of the soul.
Yeah.
I'm not in the dark night of the soul.
And I don't think you are. I think that
I believe you.
I think it's something like
there are transitory. It's like a.
It just snuck up on me.
Guys, listen, just because you fall asleep every night with a bottle of wine next to your does not mean you're in the dark night.
You're fine. You're good. Great. I believe you.
I love you. I love you so much.
But I think it's so important to talk about because I think people they worry about aging, and I think I feel like I've been in this like Super Soul Sunday master class where I've learned all of these lessons, which then is going to take me into my next era.
I'm gonna tell you,
life.
I'm gonna push back on this.
Okay. I'm so surprised.
Well, I think women have these like very individualized periods of our life where, and I hate to, maybe I'm wrong here, but women with a certain personality type, and we'll put us all in there, like you almost like have to feel the growth. Like we put ourselves in these growth situations. And I actually think it has nothing to do with age. It has to do with like timing and like external circumstances. So I think women have these dark nights of the soul, and maybe it's at 41 in your case, and maybe it's whatever. Like your guys is aligned, but I have had many, like I'm stunted. What deviant behavior do I need to push at right now to get out?
I'm not saying that I haven't had other, but this last period for me in particular has been a period of like real like.
Probably not the only one you're going to go through in the rest of your life.
Which is terrifying.
Welcome.
Well, I can also tap into what you were saying, Ashley. And I think it also has to do when women start going through menopause.
Thank you.
Because you lose your fucking mind.
I'm there now.
But you're all for losing your fucking mind.
I lost mine, and that was
when I gave my soul according to your arm.
That's what I did. I think once you go through it, you will pull from this conversation.
I got to tell you, if I skip ahead to 47, like I just did, already happened.
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh my God. I'm never going to live this down.
No, but
ever.
No, but there is something to be said. I do think there that there's like a lunar cycle, a hormone cycle, a life cycle, whatever you want to call it, that happens in your 40s that you can't. You're not going to escape. You will know when you're there. You will feel it. Your cells feel different. Your body feels different. And you're like the way you see the world, the way you experience the world, it is different. And I just want to acknowledge that.
I think I might be going through it right now. Okay, so that's all you're hearing.
But anyway, we will show this photo. But I do think it's so cool. I think that is sort of the hook. It's like that your Grammy was doing this really incredible thing with this really amazing.
And I love that we got to tell her story today.
Do you think she's like so happy that we're talking about her?
Should we cheers to her?
I would love to.
To our grandmothers, because
all of them are amazing.
My grandma was an incredible person. Like,
isn't that amazing though? I mean, I just feel so blessed.
And the grandmas showed up today. They really did. Your grandma showed up. All the grandmas came through.
Well,
they're amazing.
What is it about how women we look at our moms so differently than we look at our grandmas?
It's a different energy.
I'll tell you, my parents are grandparents, and I always ask my mom, what's the difference? And she's like, the best thing is to have a grandchild because they can go home.
Yeah.
You're like this
version of yourself.
You get like you
give
the very best
of the best.
Yeah. Even just yesterday, my son was yelling at me, and he was like, you're never kind, and you don't see me, and you're never kind. He's 5 fucking years old, and he calls me out on all the shit, and I'm thinking,
You're never kind?
well, here's the
I
deal.
think you're very kind.
I know, but
our
but
kids
he's my
see
son,
you.
right?
I got
so
4, and
he's
they're
my
crazy.
son, and my mom's coming in this tomorrow, and it's her job to be the kind. Like, I'm just gonna
You're the
cocoon
parent.
you, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, and my mom's philosophy on that. We've had her on the show.
Well, your mom has literally kind of raised me into that mentality, which is great.
I'm not your friend. My job is not to be kind to you. I'm helping shape you into a functional human being.
Amen, sister.
And then who she can be
Yeah.
to my nieces and nephews,
It's
her
hard to be
grandchildren,
mom. It's
totally different
So hard.
than the mom relationship. And you have to take it really fucking seriously.
It's
you
just
know, I
weird,
will tell
like,
you,
to be a mom.
but you're in the thick of it right now.
Yeah.
It gets better.
Sebastian's 5. How old is Margot? 3?
3.
Okay. My oldest is 27, 26, 21, and 17. So I've hit this.
You look great. Did you birth all these humans?
I did.
Through
From
your body?
I
This
did.
is what I'm saying.
I would just like
I
to
did.
commend you.
Well, thank
on
you.
That. Wow.
That was something at 50. I wanted to be in the best shape I had ever been in. So I started in March doing Pilates every morning at 5:30, and it's just my happy time. I go and do it, and then I can get home and still get the kids to school.
amazing.
So I don't take any time away, but it has given me so much joy.
Yeah.
So much joy. But I always say, here's what your goal is as a parent. My goal was, and I can say this now, and it just fills my heart. I have raised 4 humans that are contributing factors to society in a meaningful way, and I am so proud of that.
Yeah.
So proud of that. They contribute every single day.
Mm-hmm.
They're not menaces. They're decent humans.
They're
they
good
have
citizens.
good morals. They
Yeah.
it's like, and it's not to toot my horn, it's to say, all I did was give them a little bit of a foundation for 17 years, and then they've been on their own to figure the rest out,
Yeah.
But that foundation is so important.
It's really important. And they've been through it all with me. They've all worked in the store or been a part of the family business.
Speaking of the store, something that I always remember about the store is the jingle.
Can we hear the jingle? Because everybody keeps talking about this, and I've never heard.
The jingle. I know.
Like, is this was on all the commercials?
This was the jingle.
Is this still the jingle?
It is. Yeah. We have had to have it remastered
Do you
because
need to play like?
no, it just says Sitzmark, making your mark in sports.
Sitzmark, making your mark in sports.
So we have this Pit Viper sunglass case in the store. Mm-hmm. And we have it recorded that if you hit one of the buttons, it's like a video game.
Yeah.
So you hit one of the buttons and it sings it, but it goes on repeat.
Yeah.
And the kids that come in the store
We're gonna go ahead and do that.
love it. And I have to gently walk over and
say,
tap.
Thank you so
We're
much.
done.
Yeah.
We're done. But I have one other thing that I think you guys will find really interesting before we have to go.
Before I speed run the shit out of you.
Yeah, right before the speed round. Okay, so in the late 70s, like 78, 80.
That's when you were born.
I'll kill you now.
My Grammy wanted to, we were in the sporting goods store. We had bought Gateway.
Okay. Oh, you bought Gateway?
They bought Gateway.
We buried the lead, Jen! You bought Gateway?
Grammy
so
bought-
Gateway comes to you and says, ma'am, we can't compete with you. Would you like to buy us?
I'm literally firing myself as an interviewer.
Yeah.
Terrible job.
Holy fuck.
But it was just, we had a space on the plaza at one point. We had
I remember that.
the landing, we had Metcalf South, and then we built the building that we're in today.
Yeah.
And, my dad and my grandmother together from 72 have built the business that it is.
Is
today.
is your dad still super engaged
Definitely.
with it?
7 days a week, 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met your dad.
7 days
He's
a
a
week.
great
He's
guy.
amazing.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to say
Absolutely.
hi next time I'm there.
Oh.
It'll be, I go skiing once every other year.
But you can always stop by and say hi.
I will stay.
You can
I
just
will.
stop by and say hi.
I will come in
on
there
a cold day
with
come
my
in,
Breck
have a-
bitters.
Bring your bitters.
Yep.
Bring a little hot toddy. Make some with our hot
Get a
apple
whiskey.
cider.
I'm probably in the mood for a different color ninja suit, if I'm
Okay.
really honest.
Well, I got even other products I'll show you. Okay, great. I might get you warmer.
Please do.
Okay.
Get you warmer.
In your long underwear.
Don't be weird.
Literally,
So
the theme of the show is
she hired a marketing company, marketing agency to come up with how do I put up billboards all over Kansas City to incorporate summer, winter sporting goods.
Yeah.
And at this time, sporting goods was kind of taking it, she was kind of getting out of the sporting goods and specialty ski.
Yeah.
So she came up with this.
Oh, do you see it?
The woman's body is a ski slope because we
Do you see the boobs?
Yep.
We sold bathing suits and things for women in the summer
It took me 4 seconds. to see.
and skiing. And so this went up as billboards all down I-35 when 435 was opened in the early 80s.
That's incredible.
It was up and down there.
This isn't, she wasn't a lesbian, was she? You're great.
No, no, trust me. I mean, I've always
I
kind
mean, I
of
had
wondered.
to ask,
But look, isn't that fabulous?
It was a legit question.
But look at the skiers' clothing. I mean, that is like late 70s.
Everything about this I love.
So my dad got a phone call back in the 80s, and it was a woman, and she said, "May I speak to the manager?"
Oh, God.
And my dad said, "Well, I'm the
Is your name
manager.
Karen?
How can I help you?" And she says, "Well, I need to just let you know that I am totally offended by the billboards that your store is running all over. And I would like the owner to know that." And my dad said, "Well, obviously that was not our intention. We're sorry you feel that way.
A woman's body is terribly unattractive to look at.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He says, "Well, I will be sure to let the owner know. She will be very interested in your comments."
And your feedback.
And my dad was like, "Her," and "she."
Yeah.
And the woman was like, "Did you just say she?" My dad said, "Yes, my mother owns the store." And the woman hung up. Hung up. Just wanted to call and complain about a woman's body and a skier coming down.
Wow.
And that was in the 80s, back when a lot of other shit was going on.
Correct.
I mean,
Yeah. This was correct.
It was just funny. But so
I love that story, by the way.
I know you.
Thank
I
you
knew
for
you
telling
would.
it.
We ran this again for our 40th anniversary.
It's really inspiring to me, too. Like, I'm thinking about marketing for my own
I
company.
know. I'm like, okay, so when I get a two-bedroom, two-bath condo in Breckenridge, I need this poster in my ski
and
lodge.
also, how am I not pushing the envelope right now? I mean, what do I need to be doing to be getting those calls?
We have been talking about your marketing and things you could do to really push the envelope. I think we need to take it to the next level.
helping you haul.
Helping you haul.
Love that. Okay, I'm gonna speed around you.
Speed around
Are you
the
ready?
hell out of me.
I need
Looking
you
for
to
sponsors.
answer,
Imagine.
from your gut.
Action.
From your gut.
Yeah.
just very quick. Yes. Okay. What's your personal version of hell?
Oh, God, going back to high school.
Oh, that is a good answer, actually.
I hated high school.
That's a terrific answer.
hated
It was
high
bad.
And
to
people
you.
who are like still hearkening back to those days. We don't
I
have-
love my friends that I made in high school.
No, but people were like,
But
my
I
favorite
did
time
not
was
have
high
fun in
school.
high school.
Obviously, you did not
No
have
one
a
cool
super hot
today.
boyfriend like I did.
No, I actually didn't. I wasn't in high school very much. So it was just challenging. It was hard.
Personal hell, high school. I
Yeah.
love that answer. It's actually perfect.
What is your very favorite book of all time? I'm a book kind of a nerd. So
Okay, well, I'm
sometimes
not.
I like to throw
okay,
stuff in
music
there.
album.
Oh.
Or
well,
first concert. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Any of
Stevie Nicks is one of my...
Fleetwood Mac would be my all-time favorite concert.
Fleetwood Mac would be up there.
We are
Beastie
holding that energy
Boys.
together.
Beastie
Boys. I've seen them.
Chris
I've seen
Stapleton.
Beastie
I
Boys.
just saw Chris Stapleton,
yeah.
and
Too.
he was pretty magical.
I
live.
asked you the wrong question, but we found the question. We
Yeah.
found the
So
question.
my book, one of the, I can't even admit this. I think one of the only books that I ever
Good question.
read, start to finish, was Elvis and Me.
Yes.
by Priscilla Presley because I was so enthralled with her fashion sense.
So you're just into music.
Have you,
I love
you
it.
know,
Welcome
her
at this
granddaughter just finished Lisa Marie's book. Her granddaughter, Riley Keough.
So,
You're on
and
an
my
island
mother-in-law
right now.
said it's very good.
Yeah, it's Riley Keough.
Have you read
And
it?
she finished her mother, Lisa Marie's book.
Yes.
And it's supposed to be really incredible. So if that's the only book you finish, you
my
should
mother-in-law
read.
actually just said that she read a blurb on it,
You should-
and
you
I
should
want to
read
get
that.
that.
Yeah.
That will be.
Who's your biggest celebrity crush?
Oh, Demi Moore's been one of
Yes.
mine for.
Did you see her new fucked up movie?
The Substance.
That was a fucked up.
I
haven't
haven't
seen it.
actually seen.
But I wanna see it.
I am with you.
Yeah.
First off,
I love her.
she's hot. She's beautiful.
I mean, she's stunningly
intelligent.
beautiful.
She's a great actress. I can go on and
She
on
carries
about
around her tiny chihuahua
everything about her.
pet
Yeah.
thing.
I fucking hated that movie she just did. But I
'Cause it freaks
But I
you
will
out.
tell you, no, come on. But she was so good in it. Like she was so
Is that the one
exceptional.
she just won?
Yes.
The
and not
Substance. She was
She got a
so
Grammy or-
exceptional. And at the same time, I would
Nomination.
apologize to any of our audiences that is listening to this. If you even feel like you should watch that movie because I'm saying this much, I will buy you a drink for apologizing. Like it.
I'm gonna watch it when I get home.
But have you seen her in Landman? Have you
No.
watched Landman?
No, that's gonna go on the list too.
Ooh. She's the wife of somebody, so she doesn't have a huge role. But again, she's doing it at the same time
She has
she's
this,
doing
like,
Substance.
she does have this
and it's
presence.
like this.
I mean,
Yeah,
Demi
it's good.
Moore.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Since Ghost.
You're
Has
talking to a
had my
couple.
attention.
You're a couple homosexuals.
Had my full attention.
Even
but
Brady gave
I'm-
us a woman crush. Can we get a male crush now?
Yeah, but mine goes back to St. Elmo's Fire. When I was in like
yes.
7th grade, I wanted
I have
to
seen
be
that film.
her.
Yeah, that is part of like straight women crushing on women is usually because
They want to be her,
woman.
and
Yeah,
we
that's
want
a
to
good
be
answer.
Yeah.
with.
So who's the male?
I know you're gonna laugh, but I really don't have like a huge
Me
male
neither.
crush. I mean, they're
I
all
agree.
great, but
Travis.
There's no like, yeah, that guy.
I mean, everyone has a
for
crush
Travi.
on Travis.
Do they?
No, I do not. If you could have dinner with anyone,
Yeah.
who would it be, and where would you take them in Kansas City?
Ooh, in Kansas City. Who
Ooh.
would it be? Dinner with anyone?
Okay, well, I
Anyone in the whole world, we'll say that is currently alive.
okay.
Gosh, I have some.
You want to
thoughts.
answer that one?
I know.
It's
I
not
kind of have, I don't have one right off the top. See, my original answer was be like, I think this has been so fun to have dinner with you two. I would
Done.
take you
Oh,
to
yeah.
like Farina.
Done. We're done. We're
This-
there. Let's go. Farina,
know,
we're looking for some.
I don't need a like I feel
Michael Smith.
so fun. Like
Yeah.
I just need to have fun. I don't need a celebrity.
Love this for you. Love
Yeah.
this energy.
Wait,
Love this
wait. Are you
vibe.
saying we're not celebrities?
Well, in my eyes, you are. When
I mean,
was
I know
hard
this guy.
I was hard crushing when you came into the
Teasing, honey.
store,
Honey, I'm teasing.
and I was like,
Oh my God, you're the
girlfriend.
No,
you're not just Haley.
We're
You're
the
Haley
opposite.
from behind the bar.
Sometimes she needs just a little more of that. Remember I told you before she came down here, what did I say to you?
She's
we're not
primping
gonna
in the
do it.
background.
I said, we're not going to build her up today because she has been there today. And what did you come here and say? She's 42 years old.
I did. Oh my! I totally broke.
42 going on 35.
Ashley, I'm really sorry. I didn't listen.
It's
very
okay.
well.
You stepped into that. What? Because I was thinking about you from like a ski perspective. What has been your all-time favorite slope to ski?
I can tell you that Cramner at Winter Park.
Okay.
Okay.
And then my all-time favorite mountain as an adult. Winter Park is where I raised my kids.
Yeah, I love
skiing.
Winter Park.
And
Yeah.
Cramner is like just this big, beautiful, big, long blue that takes you right into a sunspot, and that's where you can après.
That is
All
my
day
fucking
après.
slope.
No, I
is
wanted
my
to tell you.
I'm a blue sloper. I'm not an amateur sloper.
No, this is
I'm a
a
solid
tough
blue.
blue. This
You're
is
good,
a
you're
face.
good, you're
I'm not
You know,
good, but I'm a
it's-
solid
You're a
blue.
good skier. You're a good
It's
skier.
it's got some technical.
I'm in.
Yeah, you-
I can do it. Don't trust her. I'll go
but
skiing with you. You'll be like,
I'll take you skiing anytime.
thank you.
I love to ski.
I would like to ski
So
with you.
that's your favorite run. What is your favorite, like, as an
Mountain.
adult?
Snowmass.
Snowmass.
Where's
This is
that?
The second person.
Aspen.
Like right outside
Right
Aspen.
outside of Aspen.
Have you ever
about
skied
30.
it?
No, but I hear really good things
You're
about
going
Aspen
now.
Snowmass.
It's really so beautiful, and I am at a point in my life skiing where I go out and I charge hard, but I don't need to kill myself, right? Like I don't
You
need
have
to
nothing
come
to
away.
prove.
She's not there yet. but we're glad that you're there.
Last season, Adam and my husband and I went out and we were skiing Snowmass, and
Your 42-year-old hot husband.
he's hot.
I know. I saw him on the gram.
He's a great guy.
Great
Like,
looking man.
I was gonna say, if he's not good,
he's
to
in
you,
the ski industry.
I'll
He
kill
owns
him
a
with
ski
my
and
bare
snowboard
hands.
apparel
Earlier
company.
today, I did say,
he does.
like,
What is it? Let's
I-
give a little shout out to Adam.
To Boulder Gear.
Boulder Gear.
Yeah, it's my
I don't know that I've
husband's
heard of Boulder Gear.
family's business. So
Awesome.
I have family businesses on both sides that I'm
Incredible. So do I.
very
I'm
involved
very
in.
into family.
I'm
business.
into men from here up.
I get that.
Yeah. So
That's a great way to be.
and he's cute on the gram.
It's a safe way to be.
I think that. I have your final question.
yeah, go for it.
If you were a drink, what would you be and why?
Prosecco. Bubbly, happy.
dry,
Gets my
fun. Yeah, kind of in the head.
Yeah.
Kind of like Fresco-ish.
Kind of.
Fresco is the non-alcoholic version of great things.
It is.
Fresco
Is the non-alcoholic.
And
version of
did you know
great
there's
things.
no
Fresco
sugar?
means great things. 0 calories.
0 sugar.
Even better.
Zero sugar in Fresco?
I'm pretty
0.
sure.
No, it's 0. It's fake sugar, but you don't care about
Yeah.
that.
Fresco. Awesome.
Make America healthy again.
Make her.
Thank you for coming on our show.
Oh my gosh, you
This
guys!
was
I have to
awesome.
thank you
It
so
was so
much.
fun.
We
And we're
have
gonna take
never
you
got-
up on our hangout.
I
offer.
want to hang out.
Yeah.
For sure.
We
And
don't turn down dinner at Farina.
We don't.
No,
we haven't often got our story out there, so I thank you immensely for allowing me to tell it.
We are so
and get to
proud.
learn about it.
You didn't know that you had
Yes.
changed my life too in a couple
I did-
outfit decisions.
I didn't know that, but I'm so happy.
Mittens
And if you've
and the
not
ninja
been,
suit.
if you've not been, Sitzmark is the spot, the best skis, the best boot fitting, the best customer service, soft goods, incredible. But you got to go in. Online doesn't do them justice. Go in, meet
Yeah.
Jennifer, meet Jen, get fitted, figure out what fits on your body, because skiing really is not just about like you got to you got to look good, feel good, play good.
To have a
kind of
great
thing.
ski day, you really have to be prepared for a great ski day.
You do.
Yes,
and,
period.
and it's-
Preparation
and it's-
is key.
period.
And
ma'am.
people think that they can do it simply.
Put that goddamn thing away today. She's pointing at me. Tell them where to go.
We are located at 105th and Marty in Overland Park, Kansas. It's 10500 Marty.
Okay.
I love to
Thank
see
you for
anybody
coming.
out there.
We appreciate you being
Oh,
here.
thank you so much, guys.
Follow us wherever you are most active on your social channels. So Instagram is a great place.
I listen
Behind
to
the
our
bar.
shit on Spotify, but I do interrupt on Spotify. I apologize.
We are on Spotify. You can actually watch us, or you can listen. We're on YouTube Behind the Bar with Ashley and Haley. And there's going to be more ways that you can connect with us, follow us. We're going to be doing some events. We're going
have
to be
some
with Q
merchandise
Bar.
now.
We have
Hit
some
us
merch
up.
coming. I mean, we are basically
We're trying to explode this shit up. We're gonna
Old Navy.
burn the city down.
honestly. You are the
Is that
key.
your puppy?
Yes.
Bonnie.
That's Bonnie. Coco, Bonnie, Kendrick.
Coco Bonnie.